Greetings everyone, and welcome to an introduction to the resurfacing project plan for Highway 60. My name is Ryan Cole, and I am an engineer currently working for Wisconsin DOT's Southwest region. To begin, our staff for the design of this project consists of Kurt Johnson as project supervisor, Chris Hazard as project manager, and myself as the project design engineer. The project identification, or ID, is the number 5680-0470. And is bound by a point approximately 2,550 feet, or about 1/2 mile, east of Fox Road, and a point about 450 feet southwest of US Highway 12, just west of Sauk City. This brings the total project length to about 8.8 miles. Here we have the anticipated start point for the project at about 2,550 feet, about 1/2 mile east of Fox Road. This is in order to tie into a 2021 project to resurface the road up to this point. The red line crossing the roadway lines up with an existing break in the asphalt, with what will be very new asphalt to the west and older asphalt to the east, where we will be resurfacing for our project. In this picture, we see the anticipated end of the project at about 450 feet southwest of US Highway 12, along another existing break in the pavement. The existing conditions of Highway 60 vary, with some areas of curb and gutter and some areas with more lanes, mainly around Rosa Road with its parking lanes. However, most of the section of roadway consists of two 12-foot lanes with 4-foot to 6-foot shoulders. These shoulders generally consist of 3 feet to 5 feet of asphalt, and the rest being gravel. For drainage, all culvert pipes under this section of Highway 60 are currently rated as fair or better by the State Culvert Index, and as such will not be considered an issue to address during this project. Traffic counts place average daily traffic, or ADT, at 3,396 vehicles per day. Of these 3,396 vehicles per day, 18.8% were found to be trucks on average. Now we'll get into what the Wisconsin DOT plans to change. For starters, we'll be performing a 4.5-inch mill and overlay, which means 4.5 inches of existing asphalt will be removed, and 4.5 inches of new asphalt will be poured in its place, resulting in no overall change in the road height. The project will retain the same number of lanes that already exist throughout the project, and the overall shoulder width will also stay the same. All in all, no change to how the road is shaped currently is planned at this time. In updating safety measures, beam carb runs will be repaired as necessary, and have their ends upgraded to newer, safer, energy-absorbing terminals, also known as EATs. In the structural aspect, Bridge B56-100 over Honey Creek will have its piles repainted to protect against the elements and rust. Additionally, B56-109 over Otter Creek will have the shoulders of the bridge approaches repaved with asphalt, so they expand outward as they approach the bridge as they're meant to. Traffic will be done under a flagging operation during construction. Currently no road closure is anticipated for this project. All traffic access should be maintained for the duration of the project. For a better visual, here is a picture of B56-100 over Honey Creek. The piles that hold up the bridge are visible here below the concrete cap that connects them to the center of the bridge. These have lost a fair amount of their protective paint that keeps the elements from eating away at them. This paint will be replaced during the project. In the case of B56-109, you can see from this picture how the beam guard is currently sinking along either side because of the lack of asphalt at shoulders, which is why it needs to be repaved with asphalt for this project. With all culvert piping below the roadway rated at fair or better, no work is currently planned for improving culvert drainage in the project area. Additionally, at this time, no real estate appears to be needed to complete this project, and as it stands, everything should be repaired within the confines of the existing road real estate. The current schedule has this project out for bid on November 12, 2024, with construction planned to take place sometime in 2025. However, there is a chance for this project to be advanced to be bid on August 8, 2023, with construction in 2024 depending on funding or design completion. Changes to the project schedule will be reflected in the project website where you found this presentation. Thank you all very much for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.